going? Am I on the internet yet?
Maybe.
Hello? Internet? Are you there?
The camera's really tilted. It's fine.
I'll go like that, and then we'll be more. Can I just lean? Can I do that? Or can I hold on to? A little like that? Am I more centered to the camera now?
Actually, yes.
Is that better?
Not really.
Okay. Hey guys, today we're cooking with the Dayt. We're gonna be making some beautiful, delicious dishes, and I'm not gonna be as rude as Gordon Ramsay because I don't know that much, but I do know that heat makes things cooked, and cooked things don't get you sick when you eat it. So today we're gonna be cooking up a few different things. Number one, step into my office. We're cooking some New York stripper steak. We're gonna be cooking some pierogies, and we're gonna be making a whiskey sour to go along with all of that. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into this. So first off, we're going to get this steak ready for staking. So for that, we're gonna use some grill seasoning. This is called Montreal steak seasoning, and this is what you use to make your steaks taste just like Montreal.
The audio's only coming out of one side.
Oh, that's good.
Do you want to do?
Dad, we're live right now.
No,
You
you're
gotta
not.
talk
He's
into the
talking.
mic.
He's talking. I have a Tagger torch in the truck.
A Tagger torch?
Do you know what a Tagger torch is?
No idea what a Tagger torch is. Do you mean a tiger torch?
Yes.
Yep.
This one you hold on to, and
Can I use that for my steak?
or go buy a cheap cut and like. This is what you don't do.
No, it's okay. I'll show them what you do. I said do, Jack. All right, are you guys ready? Let's season these steaks. So we're gonna use. It's very conveniently got two sides. One for spoons and one for salt shakers. So we're gonna use the salt shaker side, and we're gonna salt this up. We're gonna salt these steaks, and then you just want to massage it in. Make sure you wash your hands before you do this, otherwise you're basically eating your fingers. So I'm gonna want to flip them over now too, and you're gonna want to do it again, just like that. I have no idea if I'm doing this right, but if history's taught me anything, Hitler was a pretty bad guy. Alright, so now we got that going. Let's hop over to my other cooking room and start heating up the pan, because you want to put these in a hot pan so that they... Is that what you want to do? I think I remember hearing that. Let's step over to the other camera. Alright, we're over here. So I've already started cooking some water. Is that angle good?
Yeah.
Okay, I've already started cooking some water. So I'm just going to turn that heat back up so we get it to a rolling boil. That's a new term that I just came up with to describe how water boils.
That's
So,
a correct term.
no, we don't want to use... Do we want to use that? That looks cooler. Let's use that one. Looks like we got an upgrade. It's a pan. So we're gonna do this at the same time as I drop the pierogies in, because I think the pierogies will cook quicker, and we gotta fry them too. So my dad's shaking his head, but I'm gonna pretend this is right. So we're gonna... Jack, do you want any? No? Okay. Let's put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. Yes?
It's supposed to boil.
It's almost boiling.
You gotta meet
I already boiled it, and then we brought the heat down, so it's already approaching 100 degrees Celsius. Let's bring her back up to high so she can get boiling, and let's bring this heat up to one of those. We're just gonna pop it on high so it gets nice and warm right quick, and while we're doing that, we're gonna hop back over to camera number 1 and make ourselves a whiskey sour. Let's do it. Back over here, Jack. Alright, so we're gonna move that steak out of the way, and we're gonna get ourselves a cup. Now, making a whiskey sour, you need a bunch of stuff, and one of them is bitters, but I don't have that, so we're just gonna pretend that I put that in. Whoop, there go the bitters. Okay, so you're gonna start off, everything's equal amounts. So this is gonna be a big one, so let's do like half that of lemon juice, And then we're gonna do another half that of sugar. Now some people make the mistake of using salt. Now that's just really stupid because salt wouldn't taste very good in this drink whatsoever. Now we're gonna stop over at the well and grab ourselves some water. And we're gonna put in water now too. So you're gonna want to put in your choice of drinks. I like to put whiskey in my whiskey sours, but a lot of people also do that because that's where the name comes from. So we're gonna fill up the shot glass. Today we're using Jim Beam, the best Jim I know. Actually, the Office Jim was pretty good. Let's add that in there.
I've never seen any show steak first. It's always like season it dry, and then you fry it in really hot like butter.
Jack, you're crazy. Oil on steak, then season.
Like I've never seen.
Maybe I screwed that one up. All right, we're gonna stir that up now. And Jack, hey, can you go into my cold box and grab me some ice? Because no whiskey sour is complete without a little bit of ice in there. So in theory, you want to do the water and the sugar in a pan or in a pot, and you want to boil it so it gets nice and put together, and that's what's called simple syrup. I remember that because it's simple. And then you'll have it. Looks like the phone's ringing at a very inconvenient time in the video. My dad's not going to get it, so we're just going to listen to it ring for the entire duration. Let me get that. So, now we've got this all mixy-doodled up. We can tiptoe off that. Give it a little taste. Fantastic. Really delicious, actually. Really delicious. Let's hop over the other camera. Let's take a sip. Let's get lower. Dangerously close to the pan that's very, very hot. The mic's way over there. I forgot it. It's very yummy. We're back. All right. So the pierogies are just about ready to boil, or just about starting boiling. They stick to the bottom, so I like to give them a little to get them to not stick at the bottom. Now, is this hot? We don't know, so we're gonna do the old splash test. Put some water on your hands. Did you see that? Technology. That's the future, folks. So, do I put oil in the pan?
Well, I usually put butter. Like.
Okay, I'm gonna put some butter in the pan. So we got ourselves a collection of butter here. This is where the butter monkeys drop it off. So we're just gonna take that, drop her in there, and be careful not to touch the pan itself, as that can be very toxic to your fingers.
Although you didn't season the sides.
You don't need seasoning on the sides, Jack. Bring the camera back over here, man. Let's add some seasoning to the sides here. Rub that in.
Like you gotta season the side.
Season it on the fat. A little more over here. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that getting mixed in there. A little bit on the other side too. My dad's watching other YouTube videos right now, not my own.
Such as, yeah, that's not enough butter.
It's fine, you just gotta mix it around. In there. Look at that, that's spread out enough. Okay, let's drop her in. Listen to that sizzle. Can we get the mic in there? Very yummy. Very delicious. What did I do with my clamps? Give them an old test click, and they work. So, I probably shouldn't leave that on high. Oh yeah, look at that, starting to go. Jack, how do you like your steak? Blue.
Yeah.
Very rare. Alright. So, now from what I remember hearing from a couple different places, is you wanna... Dad, don't teach me! I need to learn for myself! By screwing it up multiple times. On an expensive cut of meat. There is grill marks. Now it's going to be like a tic-tac-toe board of success. So we're just going to cook that up, and while... Oh, look at our pierogies. They're jumping with joy for how dead they are in this extremely boiling hot water. So we're gonna pull that off the heat now and let them sit for a sec. Let the moisture really get through them. Let the heat really get through them. And we're gonna throw another pan on the grill. That one's warped. I remember. I only cooked the center pierogi. We're gonna throw that on in the mix there. So we're gonna bring that down, and we're gonna make sure that this is going good. Oh, look at that! We can play Jenga, checkers on there. We can play checkers on that right there, Jack. All right. So the steak's going. I think I remember seeing Gordon Ramsay do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Just get a little bit of action going on the side. Give your side meat some action, you know.
You need to do that on the side with the fat quite a while.
Okay. Is that the side with the fat?
No.
All right, we're just gonna leave that for a second more.
Like the side face up.
All right. So while that's heating up, we're gonna grab a little bit more butter, because butter makes the world go round. Just pop that in there. Good. And now we take that's covered in stuff. Grab that. Always make sure to have your whiskey sour on hand while working. It really helps with refreshments. Now we're going to take these pierogies. We're going to drop... Oh, what a catastrophe! The steak has fallen down. This is... I have not planned for this situation in any way, shape, or form, but I have alcohol, so it'll all be alright. Don't drink and drive. Alright, so let's drop this in... Whoop! In there. Do you see that action? So you don't have to get them the right way around every time, because you can just throw them in. Bam! As Emerald used to say. Bam! Bam! So those are going now. We can get rid of this.
Did you wash your hands after putting the steak in the pan?
I did, yeah. And I've been using tools. So we're just going to give that an old shaky spinny. Just like that. Let's check on this steak, see how she's going. Oh, it's looking mighty fine. Let's get that fat going there. Yeah, there we go.
What kind of pierogies?
These are 4 cheese and potato. Look at that. Come on. Come on. Come. Oh no, my dad has a flamethrower. That's not something you hear every day. Jack, turn the camera. My dad has stopped playing with the flamethrower. Alright. So that's going to fall over again. So can I rest that right there?
Rest it on the edge of the pan.
But then it's going to get the pan dirty.
You want to do the next one?
There we go.
Yeah, we can do that.
Alright. Make sure these are looking good. And now we're going to add on my favorite seasoning.
You need to get
Good old House Laurie's. What's that guy's name? Hugh Laurie sauce. Spice. And we're going to drop that on there. Just a little bit on all the pierogies. Like that. Screw that back in. Donezo. Now we're going to flip over the pierogies.
You do need to, cook all of the edges of the steak, yeah?
Yeah, it's working on it, Jack. Give it a sec. I'm merely one man. There you go. That's looking pretty nice. How's the fat looking? Oh, look at that golden brown. Look at that, eh? All right, let's get that edge. Now, I'm pretty good at Jenga, but I'm not a master to balance that. So I'm just going to hold that. Now, the great thing about working with steak is that you can utilize the other hand for drinking. If you can stretch out just enough, you can get a hand on both. Just like that. How's that looking? Pretty nice. Let's get the other side a little bit. Listen to that sizzle, eh?
You don't need to do it for very long. It just needs to be enough to actually see it.
Jack, am I the expert chef, or is it you?
Well...
It's clearly me, Jack. Give me some time here, man. Alright, so... Getting a little bit more on that side. I might cut it open a little bit just to check how the innards are going and see if Jack likes it. Now let's turn our attention back over to these pierogies. They're looking mighty fine. Look at those. All right, so up next I'm gonna grate some cheese. Now I'm a great cheese grater. So, there we go. So we're just gonna turn the heat down a little bit just to keep them warm. Don't really need to cook them anymore. Now hop back over here. Make sure to bring the mic with me. Also, make sure to have a Tim Hortons coffee on standby. It's very important. Alrighty. What was I doing? Cheese! Alright. Grab yourself a piece of paper towel, El Papier towel, and your cheese grater. And you're gonna grab some cheese, and you're gonna go whoop, 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 whoop. Now, a lot of people like to use the big end, where you get thicker slices of cheese, but I always figured you get better cheese dispersion like this. You get smaller pieces of cheese, you know. It's a little, you got a little more space for volume. Surface area for volume, I guess. I don't know. How's the steak going? Why don't we give that a flip? And give her a cut. Oh, that's starting to look good. Jack, here, let me give it a cut and see if you like how she looks. Take a look here. Is that too blue?
No, that's right.
That's right. You like it like that?
I was expecting it to be overdone.
Yeah? You like that? Do you want to leave it on for a second more? You happy
No,
with
take
that?
that off. You're gonna let it
Okay.
rest.
Now we're going to let it rest. So the best way to let it rest is to get a plate. And you're going to want to throw the steak on the plate. It's best if you get a small plate so that the steak looks even bigger. And then you're going to want to grab a piece of paper towel. And you're going to want to rest it over so it can be comfy and warm. Because, you know, when you sleep in a bed, you want a blanket. So I don't know if that's actually a thing you do, but I thought it was kind of funny. I'll take that off for you, Jack. All right.
You put a tent of tinfoil over.
Tent of tinfoil. Yeah. All right. Well, we don't have that technology here, so we're just gonna let that rest. Look at that color. Look at that. Fine, Jack. I lied. We have tinfoil. All right. We're gonna get a slice of tinfoil. We're gonna drop that on top of there. All right, Jack. Your steak is now resting. All right, we're gonna throw my slice on there now. Now mine, I like it to be kind of rare as well, but a little more cooked than Jack's.
No oil?
There's still oil on there.
Oh my god.
Just gotta spin it around. I broke it. Shit. That's gonna be a mini steak, Jack. Mini steak. There we go. Drop that right there. Let that cook up. And we're gonna move back to our cheese. Oh, hey, the mic. Hey guys, how's it going? Microphone's back. I'm gonna push that with my chin. All right, so we got our cheese now. You can get rid of this cheese grater. You can grab another plate. Now, if you watch, I'm gonna get this stuff, and it's gonna slide out just nice. There we go. Look at that. Turn that off now. And we're back over here. Now let's get some cheese. Spread newt on there. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that cheese fall. And when you get that nice thin cheese as well,
Did you wash your hands after handling that steak?
No, but it's fine. It's mine.
Oh my god.
Jack, a little salmonella's never killed anyone, you know?
Is
Well, maybe that's not true, but it's fine. I like salmon. Okay, so we're gonna grab Jack, in the fridge there is some sour cream. Can you grab that? Boop, boop, boop.
Where?
Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. All right. SARS cream. Open that up. Grab a fork.
Ross says screams in health and safety.
And mix that up. And then I like to put a little dollop on each one.
We are about to witness a slow, painful death.
I mean, if you watch this channel, you're already watching a slow and painful death. Ahaha! Get it? Okay, let's make sure to get some sour cream on all of these, and then we'll try ourselves a little bite. Perfect. Just drop that down right there. All right, close that up. Jack, chuck her back in the fridge. Check our steak. Can't use that fork anymore. that baby over. Oh yeah, look at that. And our mini steak. There we go. All right. Now, whiskey sour, get back over here, man. Jack, hop on the camera. We gotta get a new angle here while I eat this. All right, let's give this a shot. Spread out the sour cream here. Cut that open, and we're gonna try ourselves a little bite. Oh yeah. Words do not describe, but if I could put words to it, I'd probably say something like, it's really good. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right, so we got some extra cheese. With any extra cheese, the secret is just to completely eat it. You don't want any waste whatsoever. So you're just gonna shovel it all in there. And then you're ready to get back to the steak. Chuck that away. Grab the whiskey sour. Now we're back at the steak. Now as you can see, the steak's getting pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. Get that back on the heat there. Look at that. Alright, we're gonna let that cook some more. Why don't we do, well, the steak is basically all we need. Bring the mic back. Steak is basically all we need to cook left, so why don't we do a little bit of Q&A? You guys want to do Q&A?
Why the hell are you a better cook than me?
Complete luck. I need some of this. Here, turn that camera up. What? That one. Bring it over here. I'll eat and answer questions, and we can keep an eye on the steak. Oh no!
Yeah, we can see those.
All right. So, any questions? Anybody?
What time is it in Canada?
3:13 right now. People.
TTT.
We just released a TTT last week, guys.
I want steak now.
Well, hey, if you guys come over, we got steak ready to go for you.
Question: when did you know that Ross is a better cook than you?
I don't know. We've never really had a cook-off, you know, but I've never seen him cook a New York stripper steak, strippers in New York steak, so who's to say he is better?
Give Jack some food.
Jack does get food. I already made him a steak. It's resting.
Show us your hairline.
There it is.
Nice getting hair in the food.
It's fine. It's my own food.
What gun would you recommend for a beginner?
Lancer Tactical LT19B, $120. Won't hurt your wallet, but it'll hurt the guys you shoot.
Can you meet me in Whistler in a week? I have an international ski competition.
Whistler is quite far away. But if you were to say, give me $1 million, I could definitely do that.
I think Ross just said in many more words, challenge accepted. How is it playing in the States versus at home?
The States, usually the field will have a little less people. Panther Airsoft is like the only field around for quite a while. That's good. So a lot of people go to play there. But even with that number difference, it seems like there are a lot more cheaters in the US. No offense.
What would you say to vegans watching this?
Have you tried steak recently? Because it's pretty damn good.
Are you vegan?
Nope.
Do you recommend 11.1 LiPo batteries for beginners?
Yeah, why not? You get more peppy trigger, you get more BBs out per second. Can't be it would actually be better because you have more volume of fire, so less chance to miss. Never been to Norway.
Airsoft isn't big in South Africa. Any thoughts?
Make it big. Get one for your friends. All you guys hang out and shoot at each other.
What whiskey did you use? Also, what's your favorite whiskey?
I used Jim Beam. There you go. For the whiskey sour. My favorite is Johnny Walker Blue Label Ghost and Rare. 10 out of 10. Expensive but yummy. So we got a little taster here. This little piece of steak that fell off the edge, and is all that's left. So we're gonna try a bite of that and see how she goes.
Have you ever been to the U.S.? Yes, a lot.
Yes, many times.
What's your comfort food?
Pierogies. I love pierogies. All right, let's try this steak. Let's get a close up here. This camera's better. Can you get a close up of that? Got a little pink in there. Looking pretty good. Let's take a bite. Mmm. Oh my god, so good. Oh my goodness.
Why aren't you saying sorry?
What am I supposed to say sorry to? I'm giving Jack some wonderful steak. I'm also going to be eating some wonderful steak. No sorries today.
What's a pierogi?
It's a Polish dumpling, typically filled with potato and something else. So potato and cheese or potato, onion, bacon, sausage, different meat, stuff like that.
Look it up.
Have you ever been to Italy?
Never been to Italy, but I'd love to try their pasta.
Do you like shooting real guns?
Yes, I love real steel. Real steel's amazing.
Potato or potato?
Same.
When did you learn to cook?
Haven't yet.
Right now.
Not yet.
That's what he's used to.
Isn't pasta a starter in Italy? I don't know. I don't know enough about Italian cuisine.
I've never been there, so I don't know.
Why do you cook?
Live.
Noise.
Oh, it's pretty damn good. Jack, do you want to try out your steak?
Sure.
Okay, let's get the camera over here. You can't see Jack's face, but you'll see Jack's hands. And I'll tell you what, I will mimic Jack's face as to what he's doing, and we can see if he likes this.
You have to go into that other cam.
Okay, sounds good. All right, here's the steak after it's had some time to rest. Let's cut her open here. Oh yeah.
That is so overdone.
What?
Oh, actually, it's just really unevenly. Like,
See,
that's like
No.
medium well, and then that's like
No, Jack. See, what I've done here, because I'm such a professional chef, is what I've done is if you like a more cooked steak, you eat this side, and if you like a more rare steak, you eat that side. It's a family pack, family meal. It's a family meal steak, a family steak meal.
I see.
All right, Jack. Let me feed you. Here. I got Jack. Do you know how many people would be honored to be fed by a professional chef, fork to mouth?
Quick tally. How many people in the chat would like to be fed by a professional chef fork to mouth?
There you go.
Slash bacon.
Decent.
It's definitely underseasoned.
You're under season, Jack. You're out of season, Jack. Gotcha. Whoa. Hot. My turn to sleep. Gonna let that one rest now.
Also, probably rest a little too long.
Let her sit for a bit there. Here, let me try a bite. Where's that fork? You got a fork. I'll use my fork. That's a dirty fork. I'll get a new fork. Let's try a little bite of this. Can always add some more seasoning, you know. Let's try that out. I like that. That's good. Mwah. That's a beautiful steak. Well, I guess the part that you guys don't get to see is afterwards when I get to clean all this up. Or let my dad clean it up.
Good luck.
He just looked at me. He didn't even say a word. All right, well that's pretty good. I should turn off the heat a bit, I guess. So what did we accomplish today? We drank alcohol. We made a few pierogies, and we cooked 2 reasonably good tasting steaks. Jack, is there anything else you'd like to add? Maybe just a time lapse of us. We can't do that. This is live. Okay, tell you what, we're gonna eat, and you guys just watch it and live quicker so that it looks like a time lapse of us eating. Can we do it? Do we have the technology?
Sure. Wait, what do you mean?
We have. Jack says we can do it, so we can do it. Here comes the time lapse. Jack, you said we could do it. You're a programmer. I gave you a problem. Just make it work.
Like, things I would do differently than you did is A, so much more butter. Let's get the microphone there.
Okay.
So, A, more butter. B, more seasoning. Also, you really should have you should have rubbed the seasoning on and just let it sit for a while.
Jack, see, I'm under a lot of pressure here. We're live, all right? So all of my failures are broadcast live to the internet. Number two, I didn't want to make you feel bad by cooking so much better than you could cook, Jack. So I tried to dumb it down a little bit, you know, for our viewers and so you could feel better.
Okay, quick poll. Should this become a regular feature?
Cooking with the Dayt.
Let's see, what do people say?
You don't know how to cook anything else.
No. Lol. No. Oh. Oh yeah, yes, heck yeah. No, it's... Ross says no, it's his content. Stop stealing my content, says Ross. Have Jack cook next time and see who's better. Need more knives and guns. Yes, 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 sure, why not?
Cooking-
That was painful.
Cooking with more guns. I think that's a beautiful idea.
Well, I don't remember who did it, but you see the video of the people who like wrapped bacon around the barrel of a gun and just shot a lot?
Yeah. I did see that. I do remember.
You should put the torch, light it, and say, should we cook with this next time?
Let's try out this one. This one looks a lot more goldeny. You know? I think this one's more well done, but I like it slightly more well done.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
It's also more evenly done.
Well, Jack, this one I just wanted to show off. You know,
Oh,
I stepped it up. I stepped up my skill level here. It was no longer let Jack feel good. This one was let's show him what we can do. You know.
I mean, this part's preference, but usually for seasoning, I just use salt and pepper, like nothing else. How do you like your steak?
Like that. There's absolutely no seasoning on this at all.
Yeah, right.
I like it. I don't know about you guys.
No flavor.
You have no flavor, Dad.
That night.
Ten out of 10. I like that. Maybe 9.
Man.
9 out of 10. Because that way when my dad cooks for me, I can say 10 out of 10. So he can cook for me more. 10 out of 10. All right, why don't we...
That piece had more seasoning on it, and it was good. You just need more
See? I was just... It was April Fool's. April Fool's, Jack. First bite was meant to be like that. April Fool's. All right, why don't we end it here? Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed me making a mess of my kitchen. Thank you, Dad, for not yelling at me as soon as he came in at how messy the kitchen was.
I can't actually see you looking at the camera there.
Oh.
I didn't realize what you were doing. Go ahead.
Oh, let's start that again. That's it.